Okay, so in this video we're going to have a look at annuities again, but this time it's the type where there's a repayment being made. So something like, a car loan, maybe a credit card loan, a mortgage, something like that. So we'll be setting up a series, and in this question here our goal is to figure out what the repayment amount is. So we're told here he's buying a new car, finds a suitable model, it's on sale, that's fine. He saved 3,500, so he needs to take out a loan for the remaining 14,000. He agrees on a 4-year loan, APR of 7.5% to be paid back. So that's an annual interest rate. And then we see here he's making equal monthly repayments. So we have a little bit of work to do there first. They tell us this in the question anyway. So calculate the monthly rate that's equivalent to the APR of 7.5%. And then hence or otherwise find the monthly repayments he'll have to make. Answer to the nearest cent. So we'll deal with our interest rate first. So 1.075 is equal to 1 plus or to the power 12. So the 12th root of 1.075 equals 1 plus or. So or is equal to that minus 1. Into your calculator. 12th root of 1.075 minus 1 will give you 0.006044919. Okay, and now we're going to look at our setting up our series. So we have f is equal to p times 1 plus I to the power of t. Okay, so we check our time, 4 years. So that becomes 4 by 12, which would give us 48. And then our interest rate. Now, just where we have to be careful is the manipulation of the formula. Because it's a loan, the format that we'll use it in is P is equal to f over 1 plus I to the power of t. And you'll find as well, especially when we look at amortization, we don't use the letter F anymore, we use the letter A. So just A represents repayments. Okay, so we'll set up our formula now. And our present value will be all our repayments added together to give 14,000. So probably the way to think about this is any repayment like a loan or mortgage would be in this format, because we have 14,000 now and our repayments are happening in the future. It's not like an investment account where we are investing 14,000 now and then it's going to grow to something. So we've been given the 14,000 and now we need to figure out our repayments. So we set up our series and we get 14,000 is equal to A over 1.006044919 to the power of 1 plus then over the same thing squared. Just want to establish our pattern. And it can go all the way up to the power of 48 because it's 4 years and monthly repayments. Okay, so there's our series established. Now we need our sum to n. So A times 1 minus or to the power of n all over 1 minus or. Our starting term is A over 1.006044919. The ratio is 1 over the interest. T is 48. And then we also know the sum to n is 14,000. So our goal here is to solve for A. So we get 14,000 equals A over the interest I'll open up some square brackets here just to keep it a bit neater. One minus, sorry, the ratio there is 1 over that to the power 48 all over 1 minus r. Okay, so first thing we'll do is we'll cross multiply by the denominator, and then here we can divide by this, and that'll be left equal to a over the interest. So we get 14,000. We're kind of combining two steps with 1 minus 1 over 1.006044919, and then this square bracket would come across, so that's divided by 1 minus 1 over 1.006044919 to the power 48 will equal to a over 1.00. Okay, so left hand side into the calculator, just careful putting it in, make sure you include all your brackets. Okay, so left hand side into the calculator, you get 334.6368356 will equal a all over that. And then we need to cross multiply again. So multiply your answer by 1.006044919, and we'll get 336.6596882. And in the question we were asked for nearest cent, so that's 336.66. Okay, so that's us done for that question. 15 marks. So the first thing as always is to convert your interest rate if necessary, and then after that, because it was a repayment, so a loan or a mortgage, we need to use the P is equal to F over, compared to an investment or savings account or pension maybe, whereas that would be F is equal to P by 1 plus I to the power T. So again, just depends on the context of the question as to which one you use. Okay, and that's us done.